card that's giving me trouble. And it's recording, okay? And hopefully I haven't pressed anything wrong. Okay. Good. I think it's still recording. Okay. Sorry about that. So, I'm looking at the bulb. Plus the fact that I just wanted to make sure it's not the camera. Okay. So, it had another 650 gigabyte, but it's a Dunkin' Black. All right. So I took that card that was in there, took the bad card that was in here, that's been giving me troubles with the Z6 III, and I put it in the Z9. So if it crashes, then we know it's that card. So I have the two of the same brands, Velocity from ProMaster, 650 gigabyte, and the Z9 now. I'm going to turn this on, and this is at 4K 160 also, okay? And see, it's on. Oh, gotta do this. So this is the 24 to 70, which I did earlier today, and I'm going to start recording. And you see the little box, okay? So, you don't see me, and I'll do this real quick. Okay, go over here. Come on, focus. Okay. All right. So, I'm using this to see if it's still recording. It looks like it is. It looks like. See that? That's the only bad thing is, I don't know if it's recording. I do have a little device, and it's a test for both cameras. So I'm trying to see if it'll last 5 minutes, okay, with both cameras at 4K 60. This way I find out, well, is the camera overheating? Is it the card? Because I've written to the SD card on this Z6 III, no problem, all right? It writes beautifully, doesn't overheat, and I did like over 30 minutes or whatever when I was doing the drive from the camera store back home. No problem. And it was at 4K 30. But I've done 6K 60 on down. No problem with SD card. I think I did the HD 240 on it also. Okay. But the test is to make sure, see if that card is failing. Okay. So I'm recording at the same time on the Z9. And of course I started the Z6 III later, but I started this to begin with, okay? My studio. So we're just going to see if this card fails and if the Z9 freezes up. So there's about 3 different tests. One is to see if it's the card. See if the Z9 can handle it. That's the second test. And the third test is we're going to find out if this card fails on this camera. Now I used the younger sibling, the 325 gigabyte, which I took out. I wanted more storage. So I wanted to make it fair. I used the SanDisk 128 gigabyte. And I put it in the Z6 III. Okay. And then I thought, well, let me try the 650 gigabyte, and 3 minutes, it failed. Okay. So I'm just running these at 4K 60, and we'll see what happens. But this is still recording. I don't know if that's recording. So it failed on me at 3 minutes. So the Z6 III I just turned on later. It's 3 minutes. It's probably on the Z9, 4 minutes. I'm going to pick it up. It's still recording. So I might have put in the wrong card. But I'm recording on a Z9 and it's a heavy, okay? So I might do something like this. You know, I just like prop it up a little bit. You know, just to keep it recording. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, problems. Let's try it this way. Old-fashioned way. Jerry rig it. Okay? So it's still recording. I'll stop at 5 minutes with the Z6 III. Okay? And I get about a minute to go. It's still recording on the Z9. So it may be the other card. But I'll finish it no matter what. When I finish this, I'll stop recording Z9 if it's still going. And then I'll switch it to disc 1 instead of disc 2, where it's writing the video file. Okay? And we'll see what happens. Because this way I know that it also explains that maybe those cards work better on the Z9 than the Z6 III, which means that it's a different drive. This camera has 2 CFExpress cards. Z6 III has 1 SD card and 1 CFExpress card, type B. Okay? Maybe 2 completely drives. Maybe it runs better on the Z9. And if it does work, then what that tells me is there's nothing wrong with the drive. It's just that you can't put the faster type B cards in the Z6 III. So come full circle, maybe none of the drives are wrong. It's just the speed of the drive, or of the, you know, for reading and writing. And this hasn't frozen up, so I'm going to turn off the Z6 III, okay? 5 minutes and 40 seconds off. I'm going to turn it on, or turn it off. Looking at the Z9, still recording, and I'm going to turn this off.